Talk about the Blackmagic 6K Pyxis and whether this is something that I would pick up. So as a Sony user, I can honestly say that I think the Blackmagic color science is just absolutely stunning. And let's just say it's on a different level. I just really love the images that come out of this camera. Naturally, without any processing, they have just a really good color science. So this is my first time getting some hands-on experience with the camera. Had the opportunity to speak with a rep about the camera as well and learned about some of the features. And as I think about what I want to shoot with when I navigate into the narrative space, this is something that's definitely on the list. So they have a really dope scene here set up for us to play with, to get some shots on the camera and just kind of see what it's capable of. It just looks amazing right out the gate. I wish I had brought a CF Express Type B card with me so I could record some of this. But one of the features that I thought was really interesting about this camera that I just learned about today, well, one, it doesn't have, autofocus, which is fine, but it does have that, it doesn't have continuous autofocus, but it does have that one touch, autofocus where it'll lock in what's on the center of the screen. So I'll give you a quick demo of that. So let's say you want to focus on something further down there. You just come over here and we'll push this button and you'll see it pop up on screen and it'll get focused on that. So I think that's will definitely suffice for narrative because you'll more than likely have someone pulling focus for you, but you do have the ability to set your in and outs with this if you just want to make sure that what you're getting is in focus. But another feature that I thought was really interesting is that let's say you change the frame rate. Let's go to 23.98. The camera will actually suggest for you, based on the environment, what it thinks are some good shutter speeds so that you can avoid any flicker. So I think it's great that the camera is able to detect these and you could jump to these if you are experiencing any flicker in the environment that you're in. That's pretty neat as well. So there are some really cool features that are just kind of, built in to make your workflow smoother. Of course, it has things like false color built right in. I don't have that on my Sony cameras built right in. I do have that via the Adamus, but with this cinema body, you are getting all these cinema features built in. So that is quite nice. And the price point, you guys, look at this. $3,295. So if I'm already in that price range and I have to decide between something like this or the Nikon ZR, hands down, I personally would choose Blackmagic, the Pyxis. One, the body alone is a cinema body. I don't think the ZR is a cinema body. I'm sorry, it's just not. Memory cards underneath. You gotta take the battery out, open the battery compartment to get to it. No. So you have the cinema body, you have the cinema look. It's undeniable. The Blackmagic image quality is just chef's kiss. It's wonderful. Amazing price point, amazing ecosystem. And on top of that, I believe you'll also get like the studio version of DaVinci for free as well. So editing and cameras and everything sort of taken care of in one shot. But this is the build of this particular rig. You have the body right here, the solid box design. There is a Sigma, I believe this is a 24-70 lens. They have a handle over here for the monitor. You have a really, really large screen over here. And of course, their menu system is just so easy to use. Nothing is hidden. It's just really plain and simple and easy to grasp. You have all of these recording formats here from open gate, right? 6K, 4K, Super 35, Super 16, HD. So you can access all those recording formats in between, whereas with my camera, the Sony, which I do love, it's just 1080 or 4K, nothing in between, but you get to sort of touch a little bit of everything here. So that's really nice, and I really like that as well. And it's just like a really simple rig. It's almost like the Tesla of camera, but also the Apple of camera, but with some buttons. So I just really love the look of it, and this is something that I could definitely see myself getting. They have some other cameras here as well, just some really nice beefy rigs. This might be the 12K, but in terms of just getting into an ecosystem that's gonna look amazing right out the gate, with little to no processing in post, even though you have the ability to add all those nodes. Don't ask me about nodes, I still don't understand them, but that's on my list of things to learn. But yeah, so let me know if you guys are thinking about getting a cinema narrative camera. Is this something that you would consider? It's definitely something I'm looking at, and it's on my list of things that I'm eyeing, this along with the Canon C50. And I'm looking at the Nikon ZR, it's cute. And for some reason, I still have the Sony RX1R Mark III on my mind. It doesn't make sense because it's a 5K tiny camera that's fixed lens. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it's just really nice to have. But, you know, when I have nice to have money, then I'll get that. Then y'all know, then y'all can come for me. But yeah, so I'm here at NAB, just checking out a few things. So yeah, just wanted to share my initial thoughts on this camera and this build, and share that this is definitely something that I would pick up. I think it becomes more of a conversation once I have a stronger need for it. You know, I do have the Sony FX6, and I also have like the Phantom Arri LUT, so I can get that Arri look on my camera, and I can also get really good stuff on my camera. And of course, I love the autofocus, but there is something to be said about the image quality coming from Blackmagic that's undeniable. So may want a small taste of that. But yeah, thank you guys for rocking with me. I am the Chef Gal, and you just got the recipe.